Moving here?
Yep.
Let's do a cycle. Yeah, so that said, I can do surface and plunge. This is all pretty standard up here. Dust collector and coolant we're not going to play with. You got auto here. If I put it in jog, I think I can move Z in and out if I'm not mistaken. As you can see here. It's rapid.
Yep.
And Z, I'm in jog. That's all that is, yeah. That's a fixed speed. And auto is just auto, of course, we're going to flip over. Same thing with Y. If I have to get out of, I was in auto surface grind, I'm going to go with jog. And here's the rapid up and down. See that guy moving? And down. A 2-button control. I think for safety they do that. And as you see the dial moving right here too as you go, so same thing. Micro feed dial is on there. It all works really nice. So that's on the, and then step feed too, you know, so you can hit step feed, which is pick feed on most grinders, but this one has it on the control, which is really nice. And then it's just a question of where you're at on this. If you come over here, you can go 1/10 or 2/10, where we're on the coarse feed. If you flip it over, you go 1/10, or you go 2/10, and it goes 2/10 at a time. So that's good there. And that's pretty much the manual. Oh, Chuck is on. I got to put it so you can kind of. Where am I at on Chuck? We're at 30%, 20%. I'm down here. Yeah, it's pretty tight there. It all works pretty good here. Wheel's still spinning down. So that's pretty good. And that's only at 30%. And that has to be on to run the machine anyhow. So we're good there. So we'll go in with, I'm just going to set it up, just take off a couple thousandths, kind of blow through this kind of quick here, but just to kind of show a traverse grind and a plunge grind. I'm going to leave it set right there. I'm going to put this on surface, auto. Put this on auto for the sake of the control. Lastly, the Y retract is how much it backs up after it hits 0. These up here quickly are, this is incremental down feed, how many hits that step feed's going to take after each pass, whether it's plunge or traverse. You'll hear it click twice each time. This guy here is how many passes it takes before it feeds on plunge. And lastly, for traverse grind, this is how many times it sparks out back and forth before the cycle shuts down. And the last one right here is how many times you want to bypass the 0 on the dial, so you can feed down a bunch here by just adding this. We've got a 1 on there, which means when it hits 0, it's going to stop at 0. And then these are your status lights up here. So once we hit size, that yellow light's going to come on right there. We can run without the spindle on just to hear hydraulics and see the mechanics of the machine and the table. So I'm at 0 right now, which is I think where we have to be to start the cycle. When the cycle start, again, surface, just a couple of thousandths here we're going to do. Oil's up, and there's the question of how fast I want to go with the table now. It's moving pretty quick here. I can dial this down. This is the Z pot right here. If you see it's real small right here, I can get it a lot smaller. It'll take us all day though. Now I'm gonna dial it up. Move a bunch just to get it to go back and forth. There we go. So here's a double click, so when it hits the end of the line, it's going to hit twice. And it'll just keep doing that all day long until we hit 0. See, you hit a 2-1, it counts down every reset. It's hard to see all that in the camera, I know, but you got this moving in and out, and each time it hits the end limit, it feeds down. There it is. And this will keep going until we hit 0, and then we go into our spark out mode, which is 2 up on the control. That's this guy here. We'll let it feed one more time, and then I can bring in the micro feed dial. We're almost there. I'll leave it go. Only a couple thousandths to go. And this is why we track. When it's finished, after it's finished sparking out, it's how far back up your dial goes to return the Y-axis. We're sparking out now. It's going to go twice. And then back up a little bit. That's done. And I got it set pretty good, actually. I got the back Y to back up like 3,000 or 4,000.